So Dan and Dave just keep making Game of Thrones Dumb and Dumber. How sad. Hey everybody, it's PB here, and I have another article from IGN titled Game of Thrones Finale Script Reveals Why Drogon Melted the Iron Throne. We finally have the answer to a lingering question. Well, guess what? If you wanted an answer to that question, I posted a video from 2 months ago that had a theory on why he melted the Iron Throne, and I'm relatively confident that it still stands up. But let's read on and see what this script has to say. Posted by Joshua Yule. That's how I think it's pronounced. With the final season of Game of Thrones earning a heap of Emmy nominations, the script of the series finale episode, The Iron Throne, has been made publicly available online. After giving the script a read, we found the answer to one of the more perplexing questions that came out of the final episode. Why did Drogon melt the Iron Throne? Yeah, it was one of the things that I wondered immediately. Because dragons are smart, but they're not that fucking smart. I mean, he's intelligent, but he doesn't know what the throne means. But I go over that in my theory video. It has been demonstrated that dragons are of high intelligence, like I just said. But it seemed a stretch that a great beast would understand the importance of a geopolitical symbol, and that his mother's desire for it is what ultimately led to her demise. Or the fact that he also can't see through the castle and has no idea who killed her. As it turns out, Drogon didn't intentionally melt the throne. It was a complete accident. You gotta be fucking... Oh my god. These frickin' idiots. Dumb and Dumber. Really have no idea what the hell they've been doing since they went, let's say, off script to make their own script. Let's not use anything from the books anymore. We'll just make our own story. And this is the trash that you can end up with. It's terrible. But let's continue. The script, penned by showrunners David Benioff and D.B. Weiss, details how Drogon finds Jon over Daenerys' dead body, becomes enraged, and readies his breath of fire. In that moment, we learn that Drogon wants to burn the world, but he will not kill Jon. Probably because he's actually Aegon Targaryen, and dragons won't kill Targaryens because of how their blood smells. And instead, he breathes fire on the back wall. Well, yeah, it's pointing that direction, blasting down what remains of the great red blocks of stone. The script even clarifies that the Iron Throne was not the target of Drogon's wrath, just a dumb bystander caught up in the conflagration. Wow. Just frickin' wow. Well, aren't we just a bunch of dumb bystanders by sticking around to watch this entire season? Nothing means anything. It's all random and coincidental. He didn't mean to kill the throne. He didn't mean to melt the throne. He just wanted to blow some fire. Well, why didn't he blow it a little farther up? Why didn't he blow it down at the floor? Why didn't he blow it off to the right? Why didn't he blow it off to the left? It just so happens he blows it right at the frickin' throne. Oh, they got the clip right from the script, so. He looks down at Jon, obviously talking about Drogon. We see the fire build up in his throat. Jon sees it as well. He prepares to die. That's what he was doing in that scene? Wow. I don't think Don't think he knew that he was preparing to die, but okay. But the blast is not for him. Drogon wants to burn the world, but he will not kill Jon. He breathes the fire on the back wall, blasting down what remains of the great red blocks of stone. We look over Jon's shoulder as the fire sweeps towards the throne. Not the target of Drogon's wrath. Just a dumb bystander caught up in the conflagration. Like, how were they able to use such a big word like conflagration, but can't pen a story that makes sense, or even an individual scene that makes sense? Come on! We look through the blades of the throne as the flames engulf it and blast the wall behind it. We see the throne in the flames turning red, then white, then beginning to lose its form. We get tight shots of the details melting in silhouette, the armrests, the iconic fan of swords on the backrest. The fire stops. The smoke clears, revealing a puddle of smoldering slag where the throne once stood. Who will sit on the Iron Throne? No one. Until they just make another one. It was a iron and wooden throne, because, it's Bran the Broken, builder of ramps. That's who's the fucking king. So there's a throne that just happens to follow the king's ass wherever he plants it. So there you have it. It seems Drogon just wanted to vent his rage, and the chair happened to be in the way. Of course, while Drogon didn't mean to destroy the Iron Throne, the showrunners clearly wanted to find a dramatic way of eliminating that object of power to symbolize the end of the Game of Thrones that the characters had been embroiled in for years. So it was going to be destroyed one way or another. Are you pleased with how they did it? Let me know. Not these idiots. Let me. IGN's got plenty of people. Let me know in the comments if you're satisfied with how they ended it. Because me personally think that at least this scene, if we're talking about how they ended the quest for the Iron Throne, to say that it wasn't done on purpose, when in my theory, there's obviously one clear fact of why he did it on purpose, but they're just saying it's fucking coincidental. Well, guess what? You wrote the entire Season 8 as coincidental. It's pathetic. It's very pathetic. And now they're coming over to Star Wars. It's going to be even worse. Oh man, it just makes me shake my head over and over again. How you would think that something could actually have meaning to it, but they come out and say, oh, here's some information from us. That thing that you thought might have meaning? No it don't. It don't have any meaning. Granted, you could have gotten rid of the Iron Throne anyways, because a cripple boy doesn't need an Iron Throne when his throne is underneath him all the time. So, I disagree with your premise that it was gonna be destroyed one way or another. D&D, that's fucking pathetic. All you had to do was write just a little better. Just a little better. Could have had the humans melt it down. Bran be like, no, we're not using this Iron Throne anymore. I'm not that kind of king. Prop him up a little bit. Like, make your own characters look good, but you don't want to do that. You just wanted to make everything dumb and dumber, which is what you have turned into. So, I guess, let me know what you guys think of this information that was given to us via IGN. And until next time, I bid you adieu. If you are enjoying the content, please hit subscribe and ding the bell for notifications. That way you will never miss an upload by popculturepb.